Are you truly living, or just busily existing? Imagine reaching the end of your days, looking back and realizing you spent a lifetime chasing shadows. What if I told you that most of what we tirelessly pursue ultimately isn't ours to keep? Welcome, friends, to the Wisdom of Stoics, your trusted guide in navigating life's complex currents. Today, we delve into a profound question that echoes the very core of Stoic philosophy, inspired by Zen Master Van Coc. A busy life, what is truly mine in the end? The transient nature of existence. Life, fleeting as a whisper, unfolds over roughly 30,000 days. Forever seems distant, yet in a blink, half our journey is gone. We've spent years in relentless pursuit, but what genuinely belongs to us? The Stoics, like the Buddha, understood the impermanence of all things. We arrive empty-handed, and we depart the same way. Whether you drifted carelessly or planned meticulously, whether you savored life's every flavor or remained perpetually busy, the truth remains: nothing external truly belongs to us. Consider the classic tale of a man upon his passing who grappled with life's brevity. The Buddha appeared, holding an empty box, a stark symbol of our ultimate material holdings. Only the present moment is truly yours, the Buddha revealed. Everything else is transient. Life is a delicate balance of gain and loss. What we grasp today will inevitably slip through our fingers tomorrow. Even loved ones, children, or possessions, we are merely fleeting guests on their life's journey. This isn't a call to despair, but a powerful Stoic reminder to focus on what is within our control. Your invaluable treasures, health and inner fortitude. So, what are the two things that are truly yours? The Agama Sutra poignantly states, "Life is as difficult as a blind man searching for a piece of wood floating on the sea." To simply exist as a human is challenging, yet how many squander their most precious asset, their own well-being? Recall the story of the miserly old man who amassed a fortune only to beg for mere moments from death. His wealth, his possessions, useless in the face of inevitable departure. Cherish your health while you are alive, the Stoics would implore. Don't wait until it's lost to regret. We often only truly value what we lose. Chasing fame and fortune often leads to endless worry, culminating in nothing more than a final resting place. Your health is your only true possession. Without it, all other worldly gains become meaningless. Healthy living, the ultimate blessing. The Buddha taught that being born human with all senses intact is a profound blessing. Imagine three elders personifying health, wealth, and success, visiting a home. The family, after much deliberation, chose health. What happened next? Wealth and success followed. As Wealth wisely observed, we cannot survive with health. When health is invited, we naturally follow. Life is a one-way street with no return ticket. Live healthily and cultivate self-care, for truly, beyond your own well-being, nothing else is intrinsically yours. The power of your words, your mouth, your feng shui. A kind word warms 3 winters. A cruel word chills people for 6 months. This ancient wisdom perfectly captures the Stoic emphasis on discourse and its impact. Your words are not merely sounds. They are reflections of your inner state, shaping the world around you. The story of Li Hongzong and the sesame seed sweet soup perfectly illustrates this. The quick-witted shop owner, facing an awkward situation, used his words not to accuse, but to understand and smooth over the misunderstanding. His high emotional intelligence allowed him to turn a potential embarrassment into an opportunity for praise and respect. Your mouth reveals your EQ. Those with high emotional intelligence remain calm and rational under pressure, choosing their words carefully to resolve conflict and preserve peace. In contrast, low EQ individuals often speak without thought, revealing their vulnerabilities. Your speech is a mirror of your cultivation. Polite and gentle words speak volumes about a refined character. Harsh words betray a lack of inner discipline. Kind words radiate warmth and thoughtfulness. True education, from a Stoic viewpoint, is reflected in your respectful and benevolent communication. We often seek feng shui in external arrangements, spending fortunes to alter our surroundings. But the most powerful feng shui originates from within you, from the words you choose to utter. Lam Tak-tzer, a Qing dynasty official, rose to prominence precisely because he mastered his words. His upbringing, marked by his parents' gentle communication even amidst poverty, instilled in him the power of mindful speech. He never yelled at his son, even when disappointed, choosing instead to guide him with carefully chosen words. Your destiny begins with your words. If you wish to transform your fate, begin by transforming your communication. We often commit mouth karma, speaking words that harm or spread untruths. Conversely, good karma is built by kind, sincere, and heartwarming words. Wrong steps can be retraced, but words once spoken can never be taken back. Before you speak, eat your tongue 7 times. This isn't about cleverness or flattery. It's a profound Stoic admonition to be deliberate, thoughtful, and responsible for every single word. Speak truthfully, kindly, and patiently, so that your listener is moved and your own heart feels warm. This is a truly precious virtue. The unseen strength of silence. It takes years to learn to speak, but a lifetime to master silence. As Luke Shun wrote, "When I am silent, I feel my heart is so rich, but when I speak, I feel so empty." Speaking is effortless. Speaking well is an art. Silence offers a precious moment for calm reflection and problem analysis. When you truly understand, empathy and tolerance naturally follow. If everyone spoke a little less and listened a little more, this world would hold less sadness and more joy. The folk wisdom of thinking 7 times before speaking isn't about cunning. It's a timeless call for mindfulness, consideration, and responsibility in our words. Embracing the fool, the path to extraordinary richness. Finally, let us consider the principle that can transform an ordinary person into someone exceptionally rich. In this life, at least once, be a fool. The path to success is not for the complacent. It demands immense sacrifice and effort, confronting countless hardships. When difficulties arise, the Stoic approach is not to complain, but to accept losses, let go of what is beyond our control, and then diligently seek new solutions. Only through persistence and hard work do opportunities and fortune reveal themselves. The disproportionate number of Jewish individuals on Forbes' rich list points to a powerful underlying philosophy. The boiling water mindset. Resilience in adversity. First, the boiling water mindset. A young Jewish businesswoman, after a failed venture, lamented her inability to succeed despite her heritage. Her father, a wise Stoic in spirit, offered a powerful lesson. He placed carrots, eggs, and coffee beans into boiling water. The carrots softened, the eggs hardened, but the humble coffee beans transformed the entire pot, infusing it with fragrant purpose. No one lives an easy life, he explained. Every experience, every suffering is a process of refinement, of grinding. Don't rush to deem yourself inferior. Your failures and hardships are not inherently bad. They are the crucible in which you are forged. Instead of complaining, focus on transforming yourself to reach new heights. The dead donkey mindset. Ingenuity in loss. Second, the dead donkey mindset. A Jewish man bought a donkey that died the next day. refused a refund, he didn't argue. Instead, he ingeniously sold tickets for a donkey prize, offering refunds for dissatisfaction. He made a profit. This might seem like a scam mindset, but its deeper lesson is profoundly Stoic. When faced with difficulties, don't rush to complain. Sometimes we must accept losses, let go, and then find an alternative solution. Hard work opens the door to opportunity. The $1 mindset, prioritizing what truly matters. Third, the $1 mindset. The legendary oil magnate Rockefeller, a Jew, once accepted $1 for carrying an old woman's luggage, a significant sum then. Even when she realized who he was and offered more, he kept the dollar, declaring it legal labor income. While often perceived as stingy, the Jewish ethos of frugality is not about hoarding wealth, but about disciplining personal desires. It's about eliminating unnecessary material cravings and resisting the temptations of consumerism. This is a quality increasingly rare and profoundly valuable in today's society. The inevitable dance of gain and loss, finding contentment. In life, everything has its gains and losses. Love brings joy, but also sorrow. Money offers abundance, but often worry. Success brings happiness, but failure's sting is unpredictable. Joy and sadness visit everyone, some earlier, some later. Ultimately, the total amount remains constant. Emma Watson, the beloved Hermione, achieved immense fame and fortune at a young age. Yet she confessed to feeling jealous of her peers who lived normal teenage lives, often questioning her own identity. She spent more than half my life pretending to be someone else, while her friends explored their true selves. Life is full of unexpected turns. We cannot know what our choices will demand of us. Therefore, we needn't envy anyone's life. Their achievements, like ours, came at a price. As the saying goes, behind the bright lights, there are pains you can't bear. Du Hung Man, a respected business magnate, faced life-threatening obstacles. He drank a highly concentrated medicine to survive, recovering only to continue his arduous journey. Those who wear the crown must bear its weight. We admire success, but often fail to see the immense pressure and sacrifices behind it. Defining your own happiness, the inner sanctuary. Happiness is elusive, a deeply personal perception. It doesn't reside in grand achievements, but in simple, natural things. You hold the power to create your own happiness by being content with what you possess. Zhang Jiajia, a talented filmmaker and novelist, found himself unhappy and stuck at the peak of his career. I tried to spend all the money I owned, but I always felt empty, he recalled. Wealth and fame, he realized, cannot buy true happiness. Consider this. Even if you owned the entire world, you'd still eat only 3 meals a day and sleep in one bed. 1,000 pairs of shoes, and you still wear just one. Hundreds of dishes, and your stomach can only hold so much. Those who gained first might lose first. Those who gained later will lose later. Those who never had will never lose. The total remains constant. So, don't overthink, don't worry excessively. Just be happy and strive to experience this life to the fullest so you can live without regret. In this life, at least once, be a fool. This sentiment perfectly encapsulates the journey of Kimura, a Japanese farmer who dedicated 20 years to growing apples without pesticides or chemical fertilizers. His story, chronicled in This Life, at least once, be a fool, is a testament to unwavering willpower. Kimura's initial efforts were met with disaster. His trees struggled, and his land was seized. His daughter's heartbreaking essay, "My father is a farmer, but I have never tasted the fruit of my husband's family," became a turning point. She urged him to persevere, transforming his struggle into a pilot project. 20 years later, Kimura's apples became a global marvel, cut in half, they wouldn't rot for 2 years, only drying and withering. Experts marveled at the unimaginable. A French chef in Tokyo declared they could last a year. Kimura's foolish dedication yielded fruits so delicious that all of Japan yearned for a taste. He never used pesticides or fertilizers, never killed weeds, tasks considered fundamentally unrealistic for apple cultivation. His greatest folly? He treated his apple trees like his own children. He confessed to them, apologized for their suffering, gently caressed their trunks. Even if you don't bloom, it's okay. Even if you don't bear fruit, but you guys 1,000 times don't die. He saw their struggles as his fault. When his trees finally bloomed for the first time, Kimura wept with joy, pouring white wine on the ground in celebration. Facing endless praise, he humbly attributed his success to his stupidity, claiming the trees simply couldn't take it anymore and bore fruit. Kimura's secret? He saw the apple tree as a living being, believing the apple was the protagonist and he merely its helper. He understood that human effort alone couldn't force a tree to flower and bear fruit naturally. Artificial methods, while effective, yielded fruits devoid of genuine vitality. He cultivated deep roots, reaching 20 meters, connecting fruit and leaves with remarkable strength. While other orchards succumbed to storms, Kimura's trees, with 80% of their fruit intact, stood firm. His foolishness extended to pest control. Instead of pesticides, he sought to empower the trees themselves. He realized that only stronger apple trees could resist insect invasion. His orchard became a vibrant ecosystem, teeming with diverse life, a botanical garden of weeds. He even discovered by chance that planting soybeans enriched the soil with nitrogen, fostering a thriving microbial environment. No life exists in isolation, Kimura stated. Apple trees cannot. Human beings also cannot. All forms of education, if the individual is separated from society, will definitely lack vitality. Education is life. Society is school. He questions the modern education system's reliance on pesticides, akin to banning computers, restricting books, and eliminating physical activity. Kimura became an expert in fruit tree cultivation, allowing his diverse flora to grow freely, only trimming grass in autumn to signal the coming season. His techniques, seemingly simple, held profound depth. In a world obsessed with quick fixes and immediate benefits, how many would persevere for 10 years simply waiting for an apple tree to bloom? This is Kimura's unwavering will, steadfast like his apple trees, enduring hardships to yield a strong and sweet fragrance. Mr. Mohen Ichiro, a leading Japanese scientist, beautifully summarized this foolish wisdom. It is having the eyes and faith to see the invisible. In this life, at least once, be stupid is about committing your entire being to a task, whether it's growing apples, educating, or anything else. As I read this book, I wrote, "Work is to remake yourself." After countless times exaggerating objective hardships, we must look inward. Like Kimura's confession to his apple trees, "I know you tried very hard." The profession most needed in this world is one that connects with love, education, much like cultivating an apple orchard. It's not just a technique, it's an emotional investment. For the first 4 to 5 years, Kimura caressed each of his 800 trees daily, talking to them even as they withered. People mocked him, called him crazy, but he persevered, consumed by guilt for pushing them to their limit. He felt the branches sway slightly, as if the trees were responding. "I know, we know." And indeed, a portion of those trees survived, while an area of 82 trees he neglected completely withered. Kimura's definition of professional? The mind combined with the new technique is truly professional. His apples, often described as having feelings or being full of life force, embody not only the life of the apple, but also Kimura's own. Today, in his orchard, a wooden sign warns insects. If you continue to cause damage indiscriminately, we will strongly use pesticides. Do insects understand? Perhaps the apple trees do, but why don't the insects understand humans? What profound truth resonated with you most from today's contemplation? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Do you believe the foolish approach can lead to extraordinary success in your own life? If this message resonated with you, please like this video to help us share the timeless wisdom of the Stoics with more seekers of truth. And for more insights that empower your inner strength and guide you towards a life of purpose and tranquility, be sure to follow our channel, The Wisdom of Stoics. We are here to walk with you.